the line. She just checked into the ball game for the Cowgirls. Now at the line to shoot a 1-on-1 situation. First one off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded is going to be by Meyer and the Cadets. Well, Jewel, ball stolen away for a split second. Jewel really close to teetering with that end line. 3 up, and it's no good. It'll be rebounded by Jondal and off to Kennetts up the left-hand side. Across to Harley down in the corner to Kapka. Now Hanch on the right-hand wing. Back out. Kennetts working at the top of the key. Kicks the ball over to Jondal. Off the glass. Basket's going to count. And Courtney Harley, you guessed it, collects another foul as well. It's the 8th team foul. Cowgirls slipping closer to that double bonus already. And it's going to be the second foul of the night for Grace Areno. Harley hits the shot. She has 9 on the night, and it is 16-10. Cowgirls with the lead. They go down in the corner. Knocked out of bounds. Great defense by Jondal. She jumped right into the passing lane, knocked the ball into the stands. And she's going to cause the Cadets to reset their offense. They go down the corner on the right-hand side, down to Meyer. A couple dribbles, and she kicks it back out. Underneath, ball knocked loose. Cole will come up with it. Gets it to Jondal, works across. Now it's Kolb off the glass, no good. And there was a foul. Wow. Jewel back and forth. The Jewel sisters, 2 of the Jewel sisters. Bounce back out. Down the corner. They go to Meyer. Meyer inside. Grace Jewel. She's walking all over the place, but instead they're going to call a personal foul against the Cowgirls. It's only the 4th team foul of the half against CGD. It'll be the first foul for Jondal. Inbound pass about to be made by Meyer. Kicks it back out to Jewel. Lauren. Jewel. Back to Maddie Jewel. Stepped out of bounds. Thank you. Good call. And that's going to turn the ball back over to the Cowgirls. 5:46 remaining in the second quarter at 16-10. Cowgirls with the lead. Redmond back in for Maddie Jewel. Inbound pass, bounced off. There's traveling, nothing called. Ball knocked away. Redmond will get a handle on it, though. Gets it back over to Meyer in the corner of the right-hand side. She'll drive a couple. Kicks it off the glass. No good. Ball tipped around. Still loose. And finally going to be grabbed by Grace Jewel. Or Lauren Jewel, excuse me. Down to Meyer. Meyer drives. Switches hands. Puts it up. No good. And it's going to be kicked back out. A foul is going to be, check that. Timeout's going to be called. We'll take a timeout here as well. Back in just a minute with more action right here on ClarionSports.com. Welcome back to ClarionSports.com. Here we go with Hanch down the corner, gets it to Jondal. Jondal back in the middle. Kolb, it's taken out of her hands. Jewel will end up with it. With a wide angle on the camera. Jewel crossed inside, tries to get in the middle to Wibholm. It's going to be knocked away, and that's going to be a foul committed by the Cowgirls. It's going to be on Kolb. It'll be her second personal of the night and fifth team foul of the half. Askelson in. Kapka into the middle. Pass it back out, top of the key. Jewel to Jewel, down the corner. Back to Jewel once again over the top of the key. They go down to Redmond in the corner on the right-hand side, and a foul is going to be committed by Harley. She overcommitted herself a little bit on that one, so that is going to that's going to be the first one on Harley, and inbound pass. Jewel out to Meyer. Meyer will set up the offense for the Cadets. Inbound was good, and the ball tipped away, though, but grabbed by Redmond. Back out to Meyer. Just about 16-foot jumper. It's going to be up. No good, rebounded by Kennitz, and the Cowgirls come up court. Kennitz to Hanch. She'll work the ball to the left-hand side. Off to Askelson. Askelson puts the ball on the floor. Drives down to Kapka. Jump ball's what they're going to call. It's going to stay with the Cowgirls. 4:08 remaining in the second quarter. 16-10 the score. Cowgirls with the lead. Inbound pass made. Askelson has it stripped, blocked by Meyer, and the Cowgirls will have to fall back on defense. Meyer's going to take it to the hole. Not going to go, but she is going to draw the foul. That's going to be team foul number 7. That's going to put the Cadets into the bonus as well. So from now on, everybody's shooting a 1-on-1. Now, this will be a 2-shot foul because she was in the process of shooting. So Meyer at the line, shot up, and it is good. Makes it a 5-point ball game, 16-11. We had a pretty big scoreless drought there. Neither team able to put the ball through the hoop. Several attempts on shots, especially on the Cadet side of the ball. But now here comes the shot once again. It's good. Meyer hits both and makes it a 4-point ball game, 16-12, 3:58 remaining in the first half. Kennitz down, kicks it out. Right-hand wing out top now is Askelson. She drives back out, and Hanch count it! Quinn Hanch with her first 3 of the night. It is going to make it 3 points for her, and 19-12. Cowgirls back up by 7. 3:35 remaining in this first half. Redmond kicks it back out. It goes through the hands of Ellie Meyer, but she was able to get a handle on it for just a second. Then there goes Kennitz down the other end, up through the hoop, and up through the hoop and good. I mean, she has 7 on the night. Makes it 21-12. That's a 9-point lead for CGD. Bounce pass down the corner to Jewel from Meyer. Meyer back out, across. Ellie Meyer down the corner to Redmond, and she has to throw the ball away to save it from going out of bounds. Goes into the hands of Askelson, off to Kennitz, down to Hanch. 3 on the way again, and this one rolls off the hoop. No good. Rebound goes to Grace Jewel, and Redmond clicks it back across. There was a travel. Thank you. Ellie Meyer gets called for taking a couple steps. The plane ticket in one hand, the bag in the other was probably a good indication of what was going to happen there. All right, you got Harley inbounding, gets it into Kennitz. She works the ball the right-hand side off to Hanch. Across. Now right top of the key, it's Jondal. Hands it back. They go over to Harley. 3 on the way from Harley. Up off the rim, no good. Tipped around. It's going to be grabbed by Jewel. And 2:12 remaining. First half. Cowgirls up 21-12. Ball knocked away, but grabbed again by Jewel. Redmond goes across to Jewel. Drives baseline, steps out of bounds. She stepped out of bounds by about a foot and a half, as the Cowgirls will get the ball back after the turnover. Just under 2 minutes remaining in this first half. Inbound pass from Harley to Kinnitz, and she's going to work the ball now to the left-hand side. Puts the ball on the court. It's Harley. Back out now to Kapka. Down the left-hand side, they go to Askelson. Over the top to Harley. Up off the glass. Not going to get the bat, but she is going to draw the foul once again. That's the 19 foul of the half for the Cadets, and she will head to the line. She'll be shooting 2, though. That's going to be the first foul of the night for Madeline Jewell. The 9th team foul. Shot on the way. It is up and good. So Harley hits the first one. She's now to double figures. First person, actually first of the Cowgirls, actually first of any of the players on the team to hit double figures. Second one up, and it is in and out, no good. And at the other end, or on the rebound, I should say, they're going to head down the other end because on the rebound, it was Jondal with the foul. So they'll come to the other end, shoot a 1-and-1. It's a 10-point Cowgirl lead, 22-12 with 1:41 remaining in the first half. Rolls up, no good, and it is going to be rebounded by Harley off to Kinnitz. Down to Askelson. She drives, has it blocked, and Meyer will bring the ball up court after she collected the block and the ball. Down to Jewell, back out to Meyer. Crossed to Jewell on the other side. Back out to Meyer again. 3 on the way, it's good, and makes it a 7-point difference. 22-15 with 1:12 remaining. There's a blocking foul. Wow. They call traveling against Askelson, but that very easily could have been a blocking foul. So Meyer with the ball out top goes to Jewell. Back to Meyer. Down. Maddie Jewell out to Grace Jewell. Now back to Maddie Jewell in the corner on the right-hand side. They're swinging around the outlooks. I don't know if they're looking for a last shot. Back out. Crossed. Jewell for 3. Off, no good. Ball tipped around. Grabbed by Harley. She's going to just throw it out there and then chase it down. Kapka throws it out. Kinnitz for 3. Up off the front of the rim, no good. Kapka chases it down. Gets the rebound for the Cowgirls. And her pass taken away. Well, I guess we're not letting it get wild and crazy or anything, are we, with 20 seconds remaining? The Cowgirls back on defense as the officials just whatever goes. Turns into playground ball all of a sudden. A 2-pointer for Jewell makes it a 5-point difference, 22-17. Cowgirls looking for last points. Kinnitz off the glass, can't get it to go. And it's going to be a shot by Meyer. Comes up well short at halftime, 22-17. And that is going to be the first half. Cowgirls lead. They'll head into the locker room. Up 22-17. More action coming up right here on ClarionSports.com. Well, welcome back to ClarionSports.com. You know, it has been weird here tonight, let me tell you. We've had the video issue, and now we've got that taken care of. But we do have the score changed. It was 22-17, and when everybody went in at half, Cowgirls were up by 5, and all of a sudden they took 2 points off the board, and we don't know why. They did make an announcement saying that was the score. Not quite sure how that is. I'm really not sure. That may be a question for Coach K later on, but one thing our sponsors are bringing the action tonight, including AD Tech Solutions with Andrew and Sarah Denklaw. I'm going to have to stop and visit them. I've got a couple questions, technology questions that they will be able to answer. That's the cool thing. And while I'm there, I think I may have them go through the computer and just kind of, check it out and make sure that everything's good to go. Also, I think First Citizens Bank, Fuel, Hagee Manufacturing, First State Bank, Town & Country Insurance, Hanson & Sons Tire and Auto with Jay and Lisa Hanson, Midwest Warehouse Solutions, Tim and Brandy Henniger, Mugshots by Jim with Jim Lester, Severson Seeds, North Iowa Real Estate, Rod Brooks, Bob Powers, and Deb Preem, and Security Savings Bank, all bringing you the action tonight. Evidently, it's just a 3-point lead, and right now you're seeing the back of some cadets' fans' heads because they're standing upright. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Try to get you a basketball shot. There we go. They're warming up on the court right now. A few adjustments in the picture here too as well for sizing purposes. Quick look at what we've got coming up as far as our broadcasts go, and that is tomorrow, nothing. Thursday, wrestling from Humboldt. And then after that, we will have our next action will actually be wrestling from the Battle of Waterloo, which is going to be happening on Saturday, possibly Friday. I was talking with Jake. He's going to see if he can maybe get in there to do some of that. So we'll have that for you here as well. All right, here we go with action. It'll be Meyer. Check that. Out to Jewell. Down the corner to Meyer. Working the ball around the inside. Timeout's going to be taken by Coach K and the Cowgirls. He wants to talk things over a little bit again as they kind of start off a little rough in that half. And then he started the second half. I'm trying to size the picture in a little bit better. We had to switch cameras, so that has been what some of the issue has been, trying to get everything changed on that to work. And now I'm going too small, so we'll have to get it back out. Jumper up, no good. Rebound is going to go to the Cadets, and they're going to clear out. Jewell. Maddie Jewell down to a traveling Reno with a three, supposedly tied up. I still think the score's wrong, but Kennett drives. She gets tripped, nothing called. Wow, all of a sudden, this game has just gotten out of hand. I mean, this is insane. Grace Jewell down the corner. Meyer, down low, it'll go, and they'll kick it back out. Three by Jewell, and the Cadets take a lead once again. It's the second time they've led. Cowgirls actually led most of the first half. Cadets started off with the lead, and then Cowgirls just kind of start building on that one. More pressure being put on by... They go to Harley, back out. She'll bring it back out, now crossed to Hanch on the right-hand wing. Hanch, bounce pass to Kolb. She's fouled. Where's the call? Okay, finally, thank you. The official standing right here, right where it happened, didn't make it. The guy from clear across the court had to make the call. First foul of the half for the Cadets. Second foul for Grace Jewell. Kennett. Down the corner to Harley. And a foul is going to be called against... It's going to be called against Kapka, I believe, number 55. So we head back down to the other side. The Kapka's second of the night. First team foul of the half. Jewell to Jewell and down, over the top they'll go this time. To Reno, and it's going to come back out. Blocking foul, and well, this guy, he's just all of a sudden he is calling everything and anything against the Cowgirls. Second team foul. That's the third foul of the night for Kolb. Reno back and forth, drives the hoop up, no good. Rebound. Should have been a foul. Jewell for three, and it's good. That official, actually, the one with his lacking some hair, should maybe, I don't know, stay in his spot instead and do his job instead of had his back turned half the time. She was just out of bounds. Come on, make a call. Can you make it any more obvious that he's, oh my gosh, I'm beside myself. That's not a good place to be when I'm not happy with an official. Meyer puts the ball in the court, comes down, lays it off the glass, no good. Reno there to put it back, and she's going to, timeout's going to be taken by Coach K. And it is now an 8-point Cadet lead. Coach K going through some stuff, and I'm telling you right now, the officiating all of a sudden got different in this second half. Things that they're letting it get a little wild, and all of a sudden we got one guy that he's calling everything and everything against a black jersey, but if it happens on the other end, he didn't see it. We're back into that again. 4:42 remaining in the third quarter. It's 28-20. Cowgirls yet to score in this half. 8 unanswered points so far. Severson seeds in for today's farmer when the work gets tough and the work days get long, and boy, they have, haven't they? It was a really rough year. Well, you need to count on Golden Harvest to deliver strong genetics, local know-how, and dedication to service, because that is what is going to help you get through these tough years. You also need to have somebody who knows the seed business, knows what needs to be put down on your soil, in your soil, I should say. Contact Severson Seeds and start seeing your hard work pay off. Back into the action, and Harley across to Kennett, down to Jondal. Back out to Kennett. Harley kicks it across now to the right-hand wing. Hanch, long pass across. It's tipped away by Darby, and she's going to take it down the other end off the glass. No good. What? Oh, got the basket. And they're going to call a foul. all I can say is it's a good thing there's a piece of glass in front of me, because otherwise if I was at home, I'd be yelling out right now at the officials like there's no tomorrow. 10-point lead. Kolchak's back in the lineup for the Cowgirls. It's up, no good, rebounded by Harley, and she'll get it off to Kennett. Raven works the ball across center court line, breaks the trap, throws it underneath, and it's going to be stolen away by Jewel. The Cowgirls will trap, and she's going to throw it off of a Cowgirl knee. They'll pull back into their defense. Maddie Jewell comes across, and Jewell inside to her sister, down low. They come back out into the hands of Kennett. Raven with the steal. She'll work the ball back up court for the Cowgirls. Down in the corner. Back out top, stolen away by Jewell. The bucket doesn't go, but it's going to be a foul on Kennett. And that is going to be the fourth team foul of the half against Cowgirls all the way. Kennett's picking up foul number 2. And that is going to send Jewel to the line. She has 3 points so far in the night. 3 points, 2 fouls. And the first shot up and no good. Bounces in and out. The second shot will be on the way here shortly. 3:28 remaining in the third quarter. It's a 10-point Cadet lead. And Askelson will come in for the Cowgirls. Evidently, Redmond was supposed to come in for the shooter. Shot up, no good, and the second one also didn't go, so the Cowgirls kind of dodge it a little bit there as Harley and Kennett's work the ball up court. It's stolen away. Sorry, I didn't mean to whip the camera so fast. It's a fast break by Darby for the Cadets, and it's now a 12-point Cadet lead. Ball stolen away again, and this time, just waits, and it puts the ball up off the glass. 2:55, third quarter. And another turnover. Wow, we're just, all of a sudden, the Cowgirls can't complete a pass for anything. 3 on the way, up, no good, and a foul. It's going to be on the rebound. Who's it against? Probably against the Cowgirls, because they've only called 1 foul against IFA tonight in this second half. That's going to be on Cole. That's going to be her fourth personal foul and 5th team foul of the half. 14-point difference right now, but it'll be Darby in bounds. Middleton in, as well as Askelson. Another 3-pointer by Meyer. She has ball into the hands of Askelson, drives baseline. And on the line, Cowgirls will get the ball back. Finally, we catch a break as we trail by 17, led by as many as 9. Well, it depends. Could have been 7, could have been 9. It's hard to say. Ball through the hands of Middleton. Drives. They call a block. It's crazy, and I will tell this. Officials, you do understand there is such thing as a charge in girls basketball. They hardly ever call it, but they could if they knew how to. That's going to be her second personal foul, the team's 6th, and Redmond at the line to shoot. She doesn't have anything for points. This one comes up just off the front of the rim. Comes up a little bit short. Second one on the way. It's up, and this one off the front of the rim as well. Kennett will get it for the Cowgirls. Pushes the ball up court, drives it all the way to the hoop. Off the glass and good. The Cowgirls finally break the seal on the bucket. And it is 37-22, a 15-point difference. Kennett's now with 9 on the night, and it'll be Redmond. With the ball on the right-hand wing, comes back out. It's over to Jewel. Jewel over the top. Reno up, no good. Ball tipped into the hands of Askelson to Hinch, back to Askelson, across, down low to Middleton. Kinnitz across court. Askelson. Cowgirls moving the ball a little bit. I call it jump ball. As Hands ends up on her back. Her dad's on the bench trying, and he's letting the officials know that they need to maybe make a good call, which they haven't. Kinnitz gets the inbound pass from Harley. Across now. Shot up, no good. Rebound goes to Harley. She was just fouled. They finally call another one. They do call a foul finally against the Cadets. Wow. So I'll send Harley to the line to shoot. That is going to be foul number 2 against Jewel. Second team foul of the half. First one comes off the back of the rim, no good. Second one up and good, and I can tell you that's where the points went from. They took them from Harley because she on the board was at double figures going into halftime, and they took 2 points away from her score. I'm not quite sure why, but that's where they went at least. So 37-23. It's trailing by 14 with 1:15 remaining in the third quarter. They go down low, kick it back out. Jewel for 3. It is the ugliest shot in the world, but it works. It looks like she's like using every muscle, including the ones that have her toenails attached to get that ball. But she's accurate. You got to give her that. Shot on the other end of the Cowgirls. Long pass down into Jewel's hands. She has to bring it back out because she did not have a good handle on it by any means. They go in the middle. We're up, no good. Rebound, though, goes to Wibholm. She doesn't get it to go. She's going to be fouled. That's going to put the Cadets into the bonus. With 17 fouls, it's going to be the first one on Hanch tonight. Shot up and good. Does not go, and it's going to come off the back of the rim, and it'll be Hanch with the rebound. Kinnitz back to Hanch, and she's pushed. Thank you. It's going to go out of bounds, but the Cowgirls will get the ball. Maintain possession, I should say. Inbound pass made to Kinnitz from Harley. There's a foul. That's a hard one. Way to make it, let's say if that one didn't get called, holy cow. That's what happens when you let it get out of hand there, boys. Askelson's going to hit the floor pretty hard. She gets right back up, though. It's tough competitor. Kinnitz. Down the corner. Trapped. Kapka. I'm going to say double dribbled. I would like to have seen, with the trap, there was probably a foul, but, it's hard to tell from clear across court. Redmond loses the handle, and Kinnitz nearly had the steal. Shot up from a long 3. Darby hits it from way outside. 44-33 at the almost by Kinnitz. It hit off the back of the rim. That is going to be your three-quarter score. Cowgirls trailing by a bunch. 44-23. With 8 minutes left of the ball game, it's going to have to be CGD really kicking it in gear on this last one. Well, hey, sports fans. If you are considering buying or selling your home, listen up. North Iowa Real Estate in Clarion is your full-time, full-service real estate agency and the winning choice for all of your real estate needs. Contact Bob Powers, Rod Brooks, or Deb Preem, 532-3917, or you can find them online at northiowarealestate.com. First Citizens Bank, strong, stable, deeply rooted in northern Iowa. Their values, Midwestern values of integrity, are one of the things that keeps them because they want to put you first at First Citizens. And innovation, well, you look innovation up in the dictionary, and Hagee Manufacturing should be pictured because they invented the first self-propelled sprayer back in 1947, has continued on ever since with just one innovation after another, now part of the John Deere family. It's Hagee Manufacturing. 44-23 as we get ready to start the fourth and final quarter of this ball game. We'll see what if the officials gave them enough of a lead now to they'll actually start calling the game like they should. Darby up, no good. Rebound. It was over the back. Nothing called. Should be a jump ball. It's going to go to the Cowgirls. Harley inbounds. Gets it in to Harley. To Hanch, right-hand wing. They'll come back out. Harley comes across. Off to Kennetts. Back over to Hanch. Now to Harley on the left-hand wing. Harley. Shot up for three. Not going to go, and it's going to be rebounded by Reno and the Cadets. Off to Meyer. Meyer down to Jewell. Comes back to Meyer in the corner. Three on the way up, and it's good. 47-23, and I'll tell you what, when you see threes like that being drained, it's not much you can do about it, unfortunately. Down low they go on the left-hand side. Harley to the baseline, up and good. And 47-25 the score with 6:46 remaining in the ball game. Jewell down to Darby, back across to Jewell. Just passing it back and forth across top. Reno up off the glass, can't get to go. She'll get her own rebound, kicks it back out. Darby back inside to Jewell. She has position, and it's going to be up the glass and good. 49-25. Hanch has it stolen out of her hands, and then is going to be whistled for the foul right away. And it is 7-3 as far as the fouls are sitting in this half. Can you believe that? Yeah. It took almost the whole half for the Cowgirls to get to the bonus point to put the Cadets in the bonus last half. In this half, they have done every time they just come even close to making contact, they are getting whistled for a foul. Now doubling up on the Cowgirls, it's 50-25 with 6:16 remaining. The eighth team foul of the half, by the way, 51-25 now. Kolb across to Kennetts. Kennetts for three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Is going to go to Darby and the Cadets, and she's going to push the ball up court. Kicks it down the corner. Jumper up for three. No good. Reno with the putback. No good. She just traveled. Nothing called. They're going to kick it across to Myers. She'll put up a three. In and out. No good. Tipped, and finally going to be a jump ball. Inbound pass is about to be made. Darby gets it in to Jewell out top. Go down the corner. Back to Darby. Back out to Jewell. Left-hand wing. She's going to put the ball on the court and set things up. Across to her sister. Down the corner. Stolen away by Kolb. Grabbed by Kennetts. And here come the Cowgirls. 5:29 remaining. They've got a lot of ground to make up. But, Kennetts up from free throw line. No good. Middleton up and good. She gets her first bucket of the night, and the Cowgirls chipping away at the lead, 51-27 with 5:16 remaining in this game. Back over to Meyer. Meyer driving down towards the baseline on the right-hand side. Brings it back out to Darby. Across to Jewell. Jewell across to Jewell. Back inside. Stolen away by Harley. Gets the ball over to Kennetz, and she's going to work the ball up on the left-hand side. Kennetz drives, dishes it out. Back out to Harley. Harley across to Askelson. Now back to Kolb. Goes baseline up, no good. Rebound is going to be brought down by Darby and the Cadets, and they're going to head back up court. 4.5 minutes remaining. It's 51-27. Jewell driving. She stepped out of bounds. Oh, no, they're going to call double dribble. Either way, it works. It's still a turnover. The Cowgirls could use all of them they can get. Redmond back into the ball game, and Wibholm back into the game for the Cadets. Askelson down to Middleton. Bounce pass catches. Kennetz going down the lane, up and good, and off the glass. So it is going to make it 51-29 for 11 remaining. There you go. Jewell up for three, and it's good. Like I said, not a pretty shot at all, but effective. And that's that same spot. They really need to put a hand up in her face if they possibly can in that spot. Kennetz tries to get inside. Jewell just steps into the passing lane. That was just good defense by Jewell. Kicks it back out to her sister, Lauren. Back out now. They go in the corner. Jewell again. Another three. Oh, my gosh, she's on fire. I got to tell you, 17 points so now in the night. 57-29. And if you wonder why the Cowgirls are trailing why they are, that's one of the reasons. Because she has been just on fire. Excuse me, there was a foul. Wow. Okay. So Darby Dodd is going to get whistled for a foul. It's the 14th foul, her third. Shot up and good. Kendall Linneman into the ball game for the Cowgirls, and she comes in right away, puts some points up, makes it 57-31. Redmond. They try to hit Dodd going down the lane. She's going to throw it back out. Stolen. No, kick back out. Check that. They go across to Jewell. She'll come back out to Redmond. Down to 3:05 remaining. Lauren Jewell working the ball down to the right-hand side. Ball knocked away. Kennetz comes to the other end, puts it up, and she's going to be fouled. So that's going to be fifth team foul of the half. It's going to be the first foul on Lauren Jewell. Going to send Kennetz to the line to shoot. Should be shooting two. 2:52 remaining in the ball game. Shot goes up and drops in good. The Cowgirls making a quick substitution. Lauren Odlin into the ballgame for the Cowgirls, number 15. Second one does not go, makes it 57-32. Cowgirls still trailing. That's going to be an over and back. And the over in the back is going to go, timeout's going to be taken by the Cadets because they're concerned that they're up 57-32. They're concerned with what they're seeing with 2:38 remaining in the ball game. We want to thank our sponsors, a couple more sponsors for bringing the action, including Security Savings Bank, almost 118 years in business. And in the banking industry, in any industry, that is a long, long time. That is amazing. They've done that by giving loans and working with people in Wright and surrounding counties. And they have been serving people of Eagle Grove, Goldfield, and Clarion with locations in those three places. And they thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your trust in them. It's Security Savings Bank. We're back into the action. Ball tipped. Middleton's going to trip up over Lauren Jewell. That's going to be foul number 9. It's going to be second foul of the second foul of the game on Middleton. 9th foul of the half. excuse me, that's Ellie Meyer, number 23. It's the first one to go. Second one up also good. And it'll be Kenneth working the ball up court for the Cowgirls. In the middle. Linneman will get the pass down to Middleton. It's going to go off her hands and out of bounds. 2:24 left. 59-32. Cowgirls right now at this point just trying to keep it, or trying to get it a little closer. There was a travel. Oh, she traveled. How many times can you pick your feet up and then put them down again? Thank you. So that's going to be Linneman inbounding. Gets it in to Kenneth. Bounce pass to Odlin. Odlin's pass is intended for Linneman. Knocked away. Nice job by Linneman coming all the way down court, making a block and knocking the ball out of bounds. So and tipped. It's going to be bringing the ball over to Redmond. Redmond brings it back to the top of the key, gives up her dribble. Bounces it over to Ellie Meyer. Meyer will cut across to the top of the key. Gives up her dribble. They go down low. Webholm loses the ball out of bounds, and it'll be Cowgirl ball with 1:39 remaining. Kenneth drives, kicks it back out. Pass intended. There was a foul. Foul is going to be against Iowa Falls Alden. Webholm picks up her first, team's 6th of the half. It's going to be Linneman inbounding, but not until they make a substitution. The Cadets make a substitution. Coming in is going to be Madison Washkow. Her brother wrestled last night in the junior varsity tournament that was in Clarion. Kenneth with the bucket, gets the foul as well. And foul is going to be the 7th team foul. So Cowgirls in the bonus remaining 124. Foul is going to be on Washkow, who just checked in. She hits it, and that is going to be 15 points for Kenneth and makes it 59-35. 1:18 remaining. They'll go down. Shot up by Ford. It's going to be long. Rebounded by Linneman. And a double dribble against Kenneth, and that actually was a good call. She thought about passing it, I think, and then that pass went away, so that passing lane went away, so she started to dribble again. Meyer. Redmond back to Meyer, and it's taken away, well, temporarily taken away by Jondal. Back out. And Ford. Ford down low. Washkow back out. Down to 45 seconds remaining in the ball game. Ball. Redmond takes a three. It's off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Jondal to Kenneth. Works the ball down court. Jondal comes baseline. Back out to Kenneth. Three on the way. Up. No good, but Odlin there for the rebound on the right-hand side. Kicks it back out. Kenneth once again. Into Linneman. Back to Odlin. Three on the way. Count it! Lauren Odlin, her first bucket of the night is a three. And that is going to be 59-38 with 7 seconds remaining. And the shot is going to be well short. That's going to be the ball game. The Cowgirls come up short on this one, unfortunately. 59-38. They will go to 1-4 in the season. And we'll have the boys' action coming up here in just a little bit with North Central Conference basketball right here at ClarionSports.com.